What is up, InstaFam and the Facebook Brotherhood? Welcome to another day of honest conversations about things that matter. Today we are talking all about LeBron James, baby! And more specifically, why LeBron James and myself are practically the same person, and it makes no sense that we've never met each other. So let's make it happen. Introduce Brandon to LeBron. You guys, I'm telling you right now, we are so similar, you should probably start calling me LeBrandon. In fact, you can put on a little LeBrandon Wames, white LeBron. Guys, we are practically the same person, and I'm gonna prove it to you. Proof number one, we were born 6 months apart in the same city of Akron, Ohio. There will be a little bit of a lag in the timeline from our birth to 10th grade, but when 10th grade came, I was a year younger than LeBron. He was going to his 11th grade year. I was going into my 10th grade. In the summer before his 11th grade year, when everything was about to go wild, he got swatted by yours truly. Now, I know you probably don't believe me, but it's 100% a true story. We were playing against St. Vincent St. Mary in Summer League. I went to Akron Garfield. LeBron was the guy I was in charge of guarding. You know, I was super confident about it. LeBron got the ball on the left wing, drove to the paint. I stayed with him. He raised up, and I got my hand on the ball. I swatted him. He fell hard to the ground, and the refs called a foul. But it wasn't a foul. It was a clean block. I think they just called it because it was LeBron. Well, the whole gym went absolutely silent. Then someone from the stands started yelling at me, and it was like, oh my gosh, they're going to think I tried to kill LeBron James. I didn't. Thankfully, one of his teammates looked at me and said, don't worry about it, it's the game. And I'm like, thank you, brother. Thank you. We got creamed, but that's besides the point. The next summer, we were supposed to play again, but LeBron hurt his arm in like a AAU thing over the summer. So he didn't play. We played his team. We got killed again. It was great. So to recap, we were born 6 months apart. I swatted him. Now, number three, after high school graduation, LeBron signed a 90-something million gazillion dollar shoe contract. Well, I got a college scholarship. LeBron started his career with the hometown team of the Cleveland Cavaliers, and I moved back to Akron after college, which is practically the same thing. LeBron started a nonprofit called the LeBron James Family Foundation. I started a nonprofit called Generation Akron in the Hope Assemblies. We were both trying to help Akron youth. LeBron built his mansion on Idlebrook Drive in Akron, Ohio. I lived in the house on Idlebrook Drive right next to LeBron. There was this one day I was shooting the hoops, and next door I heard some basketball going on LeBron's court. And I'm like, man, I can't get an invite. I started dribbling the ball extra loud. You guys need another player. I know you need another player. They didn't need another player. But later on that day, I hop on Twitter and I see LeBron post, it was so fun playing basketball today with Dwayne Wade and Chris Paul. So if you're not tracking with me, let me recap. 6 months apart, Akron, Ohio, swatted him. Would have played the next summer, but he hurt his wrist. He went to the NBA. I went to college. We both came back to Akron. Both started nonprofit organizations. Both lived on Idlebrook Drive. Now, number 6, LeBron left Cleveland, moved to Florida to join the Heat. I love Florida and I love heat. I hate being cold. And finally, the last fact that pretty much proves that LeBron James and I should be best friends, but we've never met and it's just not okay, is that I moved to Los Angeles, California 3 years ago in January. 6 months later, LeBron would announce he was moving to Los Angeles, California. I'd assume because the pool of our sameness drew him. I'm telling you, we're practically the same person and we should be best friends. Hashtag LeBrandon. Besides the fact that everything I just said is actually true, that's not the main point of this video. I actually want to talk about legacy. One of the things we look at when we look at LeBron James's life isn't just his basketball abilities. We've actually been most impressed with how he's cared for children in his own city and giving back to his community and caring for his kids and his family. And one of the questions I have for you is, what legacy are you leaving behind in your life? I think a lot of times we build our lives around fame and money and all that kind of stuff. And when we look at LeBron, he absolutely has that. But the truth is that a real lasting legacy isn't built on fame. It's actually built on sacrifice. In our world, the people we remember the most and we celebrate the most aren't the people who got the most, but the people who gave the most. We look at people like Martin Luther King Jr. and Mother Teresa, these people that challenge us on a daily basis to live different and to live better lives as human beings. What legacy are you going to leave behind? If you're looking to build a legacy that's all about you, you need to know that someday when you die, your legacy is going to die too. But if you can live a legacy that's beyond yourself, to impact your family, your school, your community, the world around you, you will make an impact that lives on long after you. Remember this, legacy that lasts isn't built on fame, money, success, anything like that. It's actually built on sacrifice, because it's not about the person who gets the most, it's about the person who gives the most. What do you have to give right now to your family, community, the world around you with what you have to start your legacy right now? The world needs generous, amazing people that look beyond themselves to make an impact in the lives of others. So let's be challenged not just by LeBron's basketball ability, but how he's used that ability to bless other people and make a difference in the world, and be challenged to build a legacy in our way that reflects that as well. You're amazing. Thank you for tuning in today, and thank you for helping me connect with LeBron. Hashtag LeBrandon. I hope to see you back tomorrow for another honest conversation about things that matter. Peace out.